So what I hold in my hand right now is one of the most unique light fixtures on the market to date. It is completely battery operated, wireless DMX, extremely bright LED fixture. When I say extremely bright, we're talking about 9, 10 watt LEDs. If you turn all of the LEDs on inside, it's going to be about 10,000 lumens at 1 meter. I don't know of any other fixtures that can do that to date. Either your unit is going to have LEDs inside that include red, green, blue, and amber, or red, green, blue, and white. Now, with these light fixtures, what I want to do is I want to help you so that there are no growing pains in trying to figure out how to sell uplighting in your market and how to operate uplighting in your market. So I am going to go through all of the items on the LCD display. The first thing that you need to do is turn the light on. There's a button on the right and a button on the left. In battery mode, meaning the light is not plugged into the wall, both of the buttons need to be turned on. So I'm going to turn those on right now. And as you see, the light displays STBY, which is standby. This is how it's going, all of your light fixtures are going to be right out of the box. On the back of the fixture, you'll see the word menu, up, down, and enter. So that corresponds with the red lights on the LCD display. So you hit your menu button and you'll see it changes. ADR is for address. That is if you're doing any DMX. DMX is an advanced lighting function, not required for this particular light, but it does come in handy if you are doing a lot of high-end events where you're needing full control of your lights. If you don't need full control 100% of the time, then you don't need any DMX at all. And just so you can know the functions, if you hit enter, that's the number. Basically 001 is where the DMX starts. If you're in a function like that, I went into ADR. If you want to get out of it, you can wait about 10 seconds. It will automatically go back to its standby function, or you can just hit the menu button, which was the first button on the left, and it will automatically go back to that feature. Next, you hit your menu button again. CHND stands for channel. So your lights have 4-channel mode or 7-channel mode. You want to make sure that all of your light fixtures are on 4-channel mode. So you hit your up or down arrow and it'll change it. 4-channel, 7-channel. So you put it on 4-channel, hit enter, enter locks it in. 4-channel mode means that basically number 1 is red, number 2 is green, number 3 is blue, and number 4 is your amber or white depending on the light fixture. If you go to 7-channel mode, then what happens is it does more color mixing, which makes it more difficult to control your lights. So keep it on 4-channel mode. Do this with all of your light fixtures. Next is going to be SLND. This is for your master or slave mode. So when you hit enter, it's going to show SLAV. You want to turn your light fixtures to master. So you want to hit your up button and you'll see NAST, which is the abbreviation for master. Hit enter, that locks it in. So the reason you put the light in master mode is because in slave mode, what the light fixture is doing is saying that something else is going to control that light. So anything that you do for this light will not work because it's waiting for an outside source to control it, such as a light controller. When you put the light in master mode means that it is being controlled by itself, or it has the ability of controlling other lights. So you want to make sure it's in master mode so that way you are in full control of the light. Trust me on this. So you turn it. So in slave mode, you just hit your up or down arrow. NAST is for master. Hit enter. And now it's in master mode. The next feature is SHND, which is your sound, color, or fade mode, as you'll see as I'm scrolling through here. So now is when we actually get to tell the light what color we want it to display. Hit your enter button, and the first color that shows is red. And then if you want to go to the next color, you hit your up or down. It's going to be green, then blue, then amber. Those are your 4 primary colors in the light fixture. If you have a light that has a white diode in it, then the number 4 would be white. So again, we'll go backwards. Red, green, blue, then amber. After that, then you're going to do color mixing. Color mixing means mixing more than one of the colors of the primary colors. So number 5 is more like a yellowish green, 6 is a purple, 7 is a deeper amber, more of an orange than the other amber, 8 is more of a teal, Tiffany blue is what it's also called. Number 9 again is that yellow color. 10 is a lighter purple. 11 is what I call ice blue. It's a very soft blue, but it does have a blue hue to it. And then as you see, we cycle through more of the colors all the way to 15. So this light fixture has a total of 15 preset light colors, basically color mixing. Then you have your auto mode, which just goes through all of the colors on its own. So what I'm going to do is just go back to the color amber. Now you want to lock the color in. To lock the color in, all you do is hit your enter button and it turns the light off, and then your enter button again and it turns the light back on. Now this light takes a couple seconds to get that feature locked in, so you just have to wait, and then you'll see this light right here will start blinking. As soon as it starts blinking, that means it's locked in. So if you turn the light off and then turn it back on, the last color that was locked in will be in there. So if you know that you are going to do amber for the following day, then what you can do is the night before lock in all the colors, so that way when you show up, all you have to do is turn on the lights, makes your setup time even shorter. So that is the color function, which is the function you'll use most often with this light fixture. So if we just go in the sequence, we still have to go through the menu. Next, Next, you're going to see what is called NANU, which you have even more control of the intensity of your light fixture. So you see I hit enter, now I hit it again, and it shows 255. Every single color, remember you have red, green, blue, and amber, or red, green, blue, and white. Every color, the highest intensity is 255. So as you see, I have red here, and then 255. So let's say I want to do a custom color without using a light board. Then all you have to do is tell the light how much brightness you want in each color. So let's say I want 60 of red. So I hit 60, hit enter, and then I just go up. Next is green. Say I don't want green at all, so I just turn it off. So I turn that off, hit enter. Go to blue. Let's say I want blue in full intensity, so hit 255, it's on full intensity. So I hit enter again, and then it shows white or amber. Remember, with your fixture, it's either white or amber, it's not both. So you hit the button and say I want amber completely off, so again I hit 0. So that would be a custom color within this light fixture. And if you're doing a custom color, then you would have to do it with every single one, so remember the numbers that you use. This comes in handy if you have a bride who has a specific color. You can program it in on the one light fixture, and then once you have it locked in, once the bride approves it, then you can do that same. You can just basically mirror that with every single light. So I am going to go back to my what I call nanu mode and just turn them all back on, because it's rare that I'm going to do anything custom. So put that back to 255, enter, green was completely off, so put that back to 255, enter, blue was already at full intensity, and I believe white was off as well. So put white all the way back up. So that is your nano mode. Next is test. And all this function does is just test to make sure that all of the features are working. Your red, your green, your blue, your amber are working. So you hit your test mode, and what it does is just cycles through all of your colors just to make sure that they're all working. So what it's doing is it's going red, green, blue, amber, all on. Red, green, blue, amber, all on. Like I said, it's just testing to make sure all of them work, because you know, sometimes you can have any light can go dead, so you want to test that. So that's your test mode. FHRS, or FHR5, I call it hours. Basically what it is it's saying how many hours this light fixture has been used. So you hit your enter button and it shows 23. So with this particular light fixture, it's been used for 23 hours. You can't change it, you can't go up and down. All it does is just display it. So hit your menu mode, you get out of there, and then the next function is going to go back to your address. So that is all of the features on your LCD display.